Welcome back to Nino Kuni. So now we've got
33.
Yeah, part 33, sorry. The point is, we got 2 out of 3 stones, so only 1 left.
Here we go.
Now we're flying on the
Tengri.
we're flying on the world's bumpiest dragon. Seriously, he's flinging him around him. I'm surprised one of them fall off.
Well, because the animators thought it would look visually cooler that way.
Not just
But
that,
they're
maybe.
flinking around everywhere.
Well,
Do
the
you
poor
actually
thing's a
know,
wyvern, so he
Leaves,
doesn't have
Do you actually
arms.
know how flying creatures actually fly?
Birds,
No, I mean the mechanism of flying.
planes.
Well, the point is, when they're not moving their wings, that's because they're taking advantage of the wind current, so they don't need to move their muscle. But if they're flinging around, as you say, that's because there's no air movement, so they need to propel themselves to be sustained into midair.
And
So yeah,
in the
thanks-
case
I'm at 2
of...
minutes.
Hold on. So yeah, thanks to Tengri, we've reached the ice continent, which can only be reached through flight. So here's Yule, basically the home of the snowfolk.
What time did you say you're at, Jiroy?
2 minutes.
Alright,
Alright.
Anyway,
Also,
dudes,
for
there's also the case that the poor dragon is a wyvern, so it doesn't
First,
really
take over,
have
please.
that much stuff.
Wow, this place is amazing.
In the case of
Amazing!
In the case of the wyvern, it sadly, well, its wings are its arms instead of actually having arms. So it makes sense that it would have to buck up and down because its arms are literally what's propelling it up and down.
True.
We're talking a lot about arms today.
Relevant.
I wonder why.
Anyway, almost there.
Well, we,
Look at those big fluffy things. I've never seen one before. What are they?
well, we
They
have
remind me of...
You didn't
Alright,
count
Jiroy,
me
get
in.
ready.
Oh,
No,
we're not there
almost at
yet.
2 minutes.
Alright,
Okay,
and
click.
There
click.
we go.
Alright, because that was the line that was at 2 minutes.
Damn. Oh, they're called tomtes, in it. You only get them by year in the winter isles. Everywhere else is too warm for them, see?
Well, obviously.
They're
I
I
basically
misheard
snow.
you and I thought you said Dante's.
Really?
Picture
Wow.
Dante from Devil May Cry.
They're so
basically.
cute. Almost Kari!
That's very nice, but can we find somewhere to... yeah, they're lovely, but we can't talk about this inside. I think I can feel my blood turning to ice.
And then you'll become the next
That's
They
my
chose
Pervia's way, that's not good.
Man up, Swain.
I'll second that emotion. Freezing my bits off I am. But, well, everybody's doing it now.
Yeah.
Drippy, you're Welsh. You should be used to this.
So yeah, from this point on, in the walking animation, Oliver and Drippy will always look like this. Forgot this part.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
guys.
Yeah.
So what is this? Are they going to call them Drippy or Oliver?
Is another demonstration of how level 5's animators are masters of the cell shading technique.
Oh, goody. Welcome to one of the cat creators change premium inns. We pride ourselves on our practicality and pricing.
Alright, let's stay then.
And remember,
7.8 out of 10,
not...
too much per.
This
Sure,
is the
just-
perfect place to sleep, of course.
A cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger in a treasure chest.
In an igloo.
Yes.
Alright.
And
Don't
it's still
question
warm.
Okay.
Well, there's in Dutch would find cakes in
And
in
also, I can tell you at least once in Final Fantasy 7 when we found, what god was that, an hyper inside a fucking toilet.
Hello.
I have to wonder
Okay.
why the player would have the instinct to search those in the first place, but
Kleptomania, Shiroi.
Yeah. Oh, hello to you. You are being...
Cold, frozen.
You are being Oliver. Yes.
That
Yeah,
too.
well, let's break the ice with this creature.
How do you...
Wait,
Cranky, only boy. There you are with Tom Taste for buddies, and you never even told us. That's secretive, you are.
Secretive.
Secretive.
Whatever that.
Secretive, it means they keep.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, I know.
I don't Who are you? How do you know my
How do you
name?
know my name?
I am learning it from my teacher, yes? She's being your biggest fan.
Disguise a spy for the bad guys. I'm calling it now.
Oh, come on, dudes. You look so cute. Come on.
That's the most deceiving trick.
Yeah, that's the genius. They look
teacher?
cute, so it's in disguise.
My teacher, yes. She is coming to our village to study the ancient archaeology because we could not have a level 5 game without archaeology in there somewhere. I am being her pupil, yes. Hello to you. I am being Ake.
So what you're saying is, in this universe, I'm gender bent.
What?
No, in this universe, you're...
soulmate.
No, Professor, in this universe, you're a female cat lady.
What? Oh!
That's
You're
someone.
studying archaeology.
I'm pretty
Remember,
sure.
the archaeology...
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Theo. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure that's someone's fetish.
There she is. Go ahead, Debs. Try a female latent voice.
Let's pop over to
Perhaps-
share affinity and find out.
Perhaps you would like to introduce me to your new friends.
Oh, teacher, hello to you. You are being very late, yes?
Oh my, Oliver!
Professor Tabitha, of course.
Goodness, this is such a privilege. Imagine the great wizard Oliver coming all the way out here to this frozen corner of the world.
So yeah, helping out all the...
Actually, you shouldn't
So yeah,
really be that
helping out...
surprised. It's kind of common of us hero types to go across the world.
So yeah,
Ow!
helping out all the 3 major kings of the land made us famous, apparently.
How
Well, as it
perfectly
should.
rude of me. I must introduce myself. I'm Professor Tabitha. I've been reading all about your exploits in the Daily Yarn. You're quite the news personality.
The Daily Yarn.
The Daily Yarn.
Fun
of
fact:
course.
the localization in my country actually managed to make a pun even for the name of that newspaper.
I don't know, I've read it, and the news in that paper seems a bit fishy.
This game in general is basically a masterclass on how to localize a Japanese game. Like, the localization is fucking brilliant.
Well, it
Go
does
ahead,
better puns. It does better puns than Catwoman.
Like,
But
that's
again-
hard.
Yeah, but then again, the Catwoman had the writers of Terminator 3, so.
Oh, brilliant.
Anyway,
And lately we've been doing stuff.
Gee,
Whatever, the point
that's,
is, she's our
thank you,
fan.
ma'am. It's kind of embarrassing, but thanks.
Hmm.
What perfect nonsense! Embarrassing? Don't be silly, you're a hero! Oh, by the way, I have something to tell you. I'm Leighton's pet cat and I became...
Sentient.
Yeah.
You're here in
makes-
search of one of the magic stones to help restore your wand to its former glory, aren't you?
Oh, it's okay. You're
What?
probably Professor Layden's pet cat soulmate.
That actually makes sense considering the Cat Kingdom Studio Ghibli movie.
How did you... That's exactly why we're here.
Then you're in luck. I'm a professor of archaeology, you
I
see.
really like that movie. Like, 3 guesses why.
And I'm going
Yeah.
to tell you everything I know about Monster.
What movie?
the
Cat
cat returns. Yeah.
Oh,
The Cat Returns.
Starring
That Studio Ghibli
Anne-
movie we commented on.
Starring
Oh,
it.
right.
Starring
Crikey, what are the chances of that, eh?
Anne Hathaway.
That's a turn up for the books.
Yes, that's right. The cat
Yeah,
returns,
Hathaway.
starring Anne Hathaway, who becomes a Catwoman.
Not at all. Now, according to my research, Monstar was founded by none other than the Wizard King himself.
We never get to meet this Wizard King, do we?
And just prior
We
to
don't meet him, but we do know what became. We'll learn what became of him.
I know,
he
I
divided the
know.
power of the Incredible Wand and sealed it inside the 3 magic stones.
It's kind of ironic, though, when we actually do find out, seeing as how everyone talks so big about this Wizard King.
The stones were entrusted to his most faithful followers in order to prevent the wand's power from falling into the wrong hands.
And then Shadar came around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything changed when Shadar attacked. There you go.
His most faithful
Yeah, pretty much.
followers, huh? Do you think that creature we fought on the Tombstone Trail could have been one of them? Turned into a
Probably.
giant beast beyond all recognition, like he was mutated or something?
Ollie boy.
Now, concentrate. Prepare yourself for the most important part of what I have to tell you. If my theory is correct,
It's just a theory.
No, do it, no, Jova, no.
Yeah, we're not doing that joke.
An archaeology
We're not, no.
theory.
One of those followers, and the stone they were entrusted with, is in a cave beyond this village known as the Glittering Grotto.
Oh, okay. We find ourselves the ice dungeon.
Alliteration.
Or the jewel dungeon.
Bingo! That must be where the map of the stones was pointing us to. Fortunately, unlike Blue Dragon, we actually have a pointer in the map, so we don't get lost. Too soon, Teo?
Well, not
Not
just
sure.
that.
Eh.
Pedro, I already talked about this. So.
Yeah.
The map of the stones? You mean...
It's stupid,
Sure,
As
but-
long
these
as,
cat...
as long as the level design is good enough, you don't even need a pointer.
You mean you knew precisely where it was already? So I haven't helped you at all? How inexpressibly disappointing. Other than the purr bit, I think Shuri does cat noises better than I do.
Yeah.
That's what me and Shiro are here for. No, that's
Yes,
not true.
but she's in a...
We didn't know anything about the Wizard King or his followers or any of that stuff. Thank you.
Well, my original thought was to have Shiroi play this character because, well, cat. However, I thought, archaeologist. We need a female Layton for this.
Eh.
Yeah.
All right.
Professor Tabitha, what kind of place is the Glittering Grotto?
It's the ice cave, Esther. You never played a JRPG? Lost Odyssey has one. Final Fantasy IX has one. They all have one.
Well, as I mentioned, it's a cave just beyond Yule. A cave unlocked on ancient maps as the Maw of the Mountain King.
Madness reign. Sorry, that's the Hall of the Mountain King.
All right, so
My
now we learn our new
theory-
destination.
Is that the Mountain King and the Wizard King are one and the same? Anyway, the cave has the power to suck objects into its darkest depths.
Because
That
raisins.
doesn't sound good. Magic too.
It's magic, ain't gonna explain shit.
Magic is evil.
Well, considering a magic orb is involved too, I guess it fits.
True.
All of which leads me to theorize that one of the Wizard King's magic stones may well be hidden in the deepest part of the grotto because it's a game dungeon.
Well, Dwebs, be thankful that there's no game master in here, because if you have a game master, he can be an asshole and make things hard for you beyond belief. Anyway, I got a funny feeling about this.
Yes, I'm sure you
Sure.
have. You're a great big wimp. It's called terror.
Well, thanks a lot.
Very encouraging.
Very
Yeah.
salty.
Very silent. And long and uncut.
No, it's not. Shut up. It's intrepidness and
You're
excitement.
Horrible liar.
Oh,
Explosion,
poor
ice,
choice of
excitement.
words.
Ding!
Intrepidness.
Before you go rushing off in pursuit of the stones, you'll need the permission of the village elder to enter the Glittering Grotto.
Makes sense. We're not exactly in our native land. We're outsiders.
The village elder.
Or I'll throw you in prison with no chance of parole.
Ha 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 ha.
Precisely. But he's away at a gathering of the elders at the moment. You'll have to wait till tomorrow to meet him.
He's in a meeting, so
Bureaucracy.
stay in the waiting room.
Bureaucracy.
Yes.
Giddy.
I was hoping to be able to accommodate you at my home, but I'm afraid there's not enough room there to swing a cat.
Ba-boom.
Trust me, I tried.
I bet
Is
you
that a
did.
natural expression, Shiroi? Shiroi?
Oh, not enough room to swing a cat, it is.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway, that's okay.
I'm not
done
sure
more
where
than
it
enough
came
for us
from,
already.
but yeah, that's the thing.
Don't be silly. It's me who should be thanking you. It's not every day you get to provide a renowned hero with help on this legendary quest.
Actually,
it
a lot of
makes
people
sense.
do. They're just
It
rather
indicates,
ignorant about
it
it.
indicates where the house is so small you could never afford to have a pet in it.
There should be room for you all at the inn just inside the entrance to the village. I wish you all a perfectly wonderful night's rest. Now get out before I call my husband on you.
Jesus.
All right.
But do you even have a husband?
Do I? Pedro?
Maybe she's one of.
Not that we're told. Not that we're told.
Maybe she's one of those teachers.
Oh.
Well, maybe she's one of those women who is obsessed with work, so she doesn't have time for relationships or something.
I think I agree with Tio on this one.
Anyway,
That poor, poor lonely cat lady. There's
all right,
no
one more
in
in,
existence.
one more page in the Wizard's Companion.
Your
I guess
customers appreciated. I hope
And I
it wasn't
guess
too cold
another
out there for you.
Excuse me.
You'll find that it's perfectly warm and cozy inside the igloos here. The Tonte really are superb
The calf is
craftsmen.
lie with the lion. The lamb is alone with the sheep.
Look,
You're
man.
cozy and warm and you feel fine.
Your
Now,
Wizard's Companion is... These tomtes just let being nice to people in it. I reckon this must be their doing, too.
Now go the fuck to sleep.
A new page in the Region's World section.
And then they die
now-
because you kind of die when you go to sleep in an igloo without any means of keeping
Jesus.
yourself warm.
I guess. And now cutscene. Another dream.
Well, well, it is you, the famous Alicia. What do I owe you?
Miss anything?
Yeah, just in time to it. All of us having a
Okay.
dream
See,
about Alicia's defeat.
Cool.
to battle. How very unwise. And you a great sage. What do you hope to achieve? You know that all magic is powerless in my presence.
See?
Jesus.
Foolish girl, I have just the place for you. A prison of eternal darkness.
Oh shit.
That didn't go well.
Nope.
Oh well. Cracky. Sounds like a proper stinker of a dream, Ollie boy. So...
So much that it has us stand in silence for a bit. It was... Shadar was there.
Yes, and this my soulmate as well.
As well. And Mom, Shadar, he defeated her. And there was nothing I could do. There was nothing you could do, Lee.
Ollie boy, it was just a dream.
But it happened, really. I mean, I don't know.
Well, true, it did, but
Calm down,
Sure.
Oliver. It was just a dream.
yeah, what Sir said.
Looks like she wants to punch somebody.
She's right, Ollie boy. And anyway, it
Yes,
was
Swain.
your ma'am, was it? It was Alicia, the soulmate.
You want to punch me? What did I do?
Sweet.
Alicia. Of course.
Damn it, Hina, why do you have to have him have near a similar sounding name as me?
Ooh.
Well, Dwibs, he did it specifically to tick you off.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about Swain again?
Yeah.
We will save her. We have to.
Well, that's kind of your goal, so yeah.
So this is yeah. So secretly, this is why I subconsciously did Dick Clayton to get back at Hino.
I was
Sure.
just about to say that.
Well,
I
of course
knew
you were
you
about
could-
to say that,
I
Shiroi,
knew.
because you and
So
Dwibs...
wait a minute. Does this mean that Wibbs is the Rob Schneider to show his Judge Dredd?
No, they have tact. Also, of course you knew, of course you were going to say what you were going to say, Shiroi. Again, as we've established, you are Dwibs from the future, so of course you know what he's going to do. You've just
I'm
forgotten some of
older
it.
than him.
That's
Precisely.
it going.
Time travel.
That's a nice lady who runs the inn, and she said his house is over by a big frozen pond up at the back of the village there.
So not only do we share similar childhoods, we're now telepathic with each other.
Of course you're older than him, Shiroi. That's why you're future
No,
Dwibs.
she's older than me.
That's what I just
Moving
said.
on.
You said I'm older than Shiroi.
No, I was
old,
talking to
goddammit.
Shiroi Dwiz.
Anyway.
So,
Thanks.
Pedro, are the bureaucrats about to speak?
Yes, we're going to the village elder to talk about going to the ice cave.
Oh damn! I don't think I said happy birthday to Shiroi when I met her. So
Happy belated
Happy
birthday.
birthday. yeah, happy belated birthday, Shiroi.
And you're going back out for some reason.
Alright.
Maybe you forgot something.
I think
You're gonna get the treasure chest?
I think it was
Uh,
to show the
Taking
animation
it
again.
back.
I think that's it probably. Not as trippy, by the way.
Well, we've seen that in. Oh, I know why. Yes, savor this animation while you can, folks.
Yeah, because in a moment we're about to get warmer clothes.
You didn't have to spoil that.
Oh, Joe, come on, it's like 2 minutes away from here.
Is that an important plot point that should never be spoiled?
I'm just trying
I
to.
fail to see how that's a problem.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help train you in culling your habits of accidentally spoiling bigger things. Start with the smaller
Spoilerina.
thing.
In the next episode, I'm going to spoil to you the fact that Oliver and Drippy are going to get warmer clothes.
Precisely. Basically, Pedro,
They
start
get
with
warmer
this.
clothes, such a vital plot point.
It's a simple
Honestly,
trading
Java, it's
tactic.
not a big deal. It's the same thing when in the 27 April you thought Kate Seat being a robot was a big thing.
Anyway, as I was saying, it's a simple tactic. Start with the smaller things so that it helps build up your habits so you can avoid spoiling the bigger things.
There.
Alright,
Guys. Oh, I'm thinking about the travelers, and where are my eyes? Have you seen them?
Yes, they're staring into my soul.
Don't wanting to enter the glittering grotto. Poor Professor Tabitha told me he would be coming.
Also, Paige, why are you tilting the camera there? Who do you think you're on? Your blob camp?
Noticed my directing?
That's a thing of Neil Baumkamp's.
Still not as good as Woman Washes Dishes, though.
Oh no, that's my masterpiece. We all know that.
But the chocolate trilogy, though.
No, sorry,
guys,
Dwebs. You can't hold the candle to my...
guys, nothing will beat my movie. Jody sits on nothing and floats and slides by choosing the option that wasn't even in the game.
That's actually a good point, yes.
My
Anyway,
favorite,
don't worry about that one. Kids like Ollie Boy kind of love a bit of snow, don't they?
well, my favorite
It
movie,
seems you're
kid
full
gets
of
hit by a car
determination
even
to
though
go
he
no matter
didn't
what I'm
because he
saying.
got hit by the fucking car. I'll
Oh,
never
shit.
let that go.
Don't worry, Shiro. We'll
Moving
have
on.
a clear revisiting when Tio has to play that game for you to complain about that.
Okay.
You mean Heavy Rain?
Yeah, Heavy
Yeah.
Rain.
Oh yeah, of course. Anyway, oh, go ahead.
They'll be opening the gate for now. It should be heading up before the temperature is dropping further.
Thank you, Mr. Elder, sir.
Who's laughing?
No, my lord. I mean, ice. No.
Forgetting. Yes, you will surely be dying without them.
It's dangerous to go. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
I love how he was just forgetting them like it was like a nuisance.
Oh, that's right. I should probably give you this so that you don't freeze to death.
Please to wait a moment. I am bringing them to you right away.
And yes, the Tomte's thing is they always speak in this particular conjugation. I don't know why. It's their thing. And they are.
There we go.
Hey, Oliver's cosplaying as Katara.
Yeah, it's actually very similar to her outfit, actually. Yeah.
Nice.
The Drippy's one is the best, though. Alright. So now that we have the clothes, we can go to the Glittering Grotto.
Can you try and go to the Glittering Grotto without wearing that?
No.
Oh.
It won't really matter, though, because the only difference is that you get to see Oliver shaking. I mean, in terms of... It doesn't really factor into the gameplay anyway, so it's not like it matters.
There we go.
You dragged me to this place, Oliver. It's fucking freezing.
There you go. Little shortcut there.
If I can
Hey, dude, how you doing?
you can still reach them by foot.
Yeah, I can by foot, but this is faster.
Obviously.
I've been told by the elder of the village to let you pass. Is very cold inside. Be careful not to freeze the ice, yeah?
Oh, please don't die, by the way. Okay, thanks. Alright. Welcome to the Ice Dungeon, everybody.
Yay.
The Glittering Grotto, Hall of the Mountain King.
There we go.
No. I got the perfect music for this bit. The music from that ice cave in Pokemon Gen 2.
Oh yeah, how does it go again?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Not the cold bird, and I thought it was nippy outside. It's a bit brass monkeys, eh? Let's get this over with quick and get the flip out of here, shall we?
Come on, Drip, you're from Wales. You should be used to this.
Oh, there you go. Shira will handle that. Go ahead.
Why do you two have to moan on and on like a pair of old cougars? All the time?
Codgers.
Irony,
Codgers.
she's the one who
Just-
hails from the hottest land of them all.
Well, Esther, Drippy kind of is an old codger. He's like, how many? He's like,
Fridge
100 years old or
Fridge
something.
Brilliance drove a thermic.
There you go. Because we are a pair of old codgers compared to you.
I mean, like, is Drippy like hundreds of years old or like thousands?
We don't
He's
know.
a fairy, so. Well, I'm assuming fairies, of course, have a much longer lifespan. It's usually like that in these particular works of fiction. So he's probably like the fact that he's an adult probably means he's like hundreds of years old by human years.
If I recall correctly, we have no idea how old he.
I know,
is
true.
because-
Only
We,
theorizing.
we never specifically. It's never especially explained. True, but honestly, it's always how it is in these games. Honestly, so I'm assuming it is.
Not
honestly.
always, but then
Well,
again, who
most
knows?
causes, but
Also,
Yeah.
just
Alright.
briefly before we move on, Fridge Brilliance because desert usually has thermal excursion, so by night it's really cold.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
see you for the
yeah,
next
that's
part.
it.
See you, everybody.